just happy to be around people. I'm just happy to have a job. What have you guys been up to? What a crazy couple years it's been, huh? What a time to be alive. Yeah, man, I guess it was spring of 2020 when we were on tour and the world came to a screeching halt. And so we decided to shut things down. We thought, well, we'll just be off a couple of weeks. We undershot that a little bit. And yeah, we went home like everybody else. We weren't sure what was going on. What's crazy is we had an album we were supposed to release right then. We'd released the first single a couple months before, which was a song called Almost Home.
Woo!
So normally when you have a new album, you release the first single, give it a couple months, then release the album. And we decided to wait a year and a half. So bad marketing. But yeah, we weren't touring, so we couldn't release the album yet. And so fortunately we bought this log cabin a year or so before the pandemic and made it into a studio for us. And so we went home, and as soon as we were able to, we would go to the cabin and just keep writing music. We wrote like 40 more songs. You guys were really nice. I didn't say they were good songs. They kept us busy. Some of them rhymed. Anyway. And so we just kept writing, and the album kind of, it became something completely different in the meantime. And I think the reason we had one idea and then the pandemic hit, things changed because, man, you understand, when we stopped touring, every artist, every tour shut down. Every musician went home, and they went directly to social media to stay in touch with their fans. And so, like, every day I would get a ton of these gut-wrenching, emotional performances, like, we're in this together, hang in there. I mean, it was like watching The Notebook like 20 times a day. Like, I just can't cry anymore. And so we're like, maybe we're supposed to do something different. And maybe that's why God gave us the gift of acting like 12-year-olds all the time. And so we decided that our job in this whole thing was to try to remind people that we have a reason to dance and to laugh and to have joy. We kept saying throughout the process, man, if people are able to take a deep breath and set aside the things that are weighing them down and be reminded of what's important, then this album would be worth it. And that's why we ended up naming the album Inhale, Exhale. And which, crazy enough, it came out a year this month. It's already been a year, can't believe it. Yet this is like, it hasn't been long that we've got to sing these songs live. So let's just all pretend it's new. And so I say all this stuff. The thing is, there's a couple of emotional moments on the album, but for the most part, this album was made so that you would get caught at a red light dancing when nobody's looking. That's important too, by the way. And I say all this to set up this next song. This next song is like the poster child. It represents all that is awesome about this album. And the reason this song is important to me is because during the pandemic, we had the courage to ask some of the more pressing questions that most people are afraid to ask. For example, why is there not more disco music in the world right now?
Right.
I know, somebody had to ask it. And you look at us and you're thinking, well, yeah, they're oozing with disco. So it made sense. Either that or we were in that cabin so long we lost our dang minds. Either way, we started recording disco music. I don't know what happened. But we wanted to be taken seriously and not be a bit. And so when we wrote this song, we were about to finish it, and one of the guys was like, you know what would make this legitimate is if we got Gloria Gaynor to sing on our disco song. Now, for those of you under 40, Gloria Gaynor, well, at first I was afraid. Thank you, ladies. There was one night where one guy was like, I was petrified. You both, brother. So we asked Gloria, and she said yes. She agreed to sing our song. So my resume is like number 2. I can only imagine number 1 disco song with Gloria Gaynor. So anyway, without further ado, no, I'm kidding. She's not here. It's a horrible joke, but I keep telling it. That's the bad news. The worst news is I'm going to try to sing her parts, so I'd like to apologize ahead of time. You may want to get your phones out. So anyway, if you like the Bee Gees, then you're gonna love this song. If you don't like the Bee Gees, you got 4 minutes to go to the bathroom, so it's a win-win. All right, we're gonna need you up on your feet and practicing your sweet dance moves because we're gonna need them a little bit later in a big, big way. Hope you like it. The song is called Brand New.